A city that never sleeps. A city where dreams are created and destroyed. Towering buildings. Shining streets. A fast-moving life. Millions of people running after success. Among them was a girl. Her name was Sophia Miller. Sophia was beautiful. A kind of beauty that didn't need permission to be noticed. Golden hair. Confident eyes. Expensive clothes. Thousands of followers on social media. Luxury in every picture. A smile in every video. People said, "She has everything." But the truth was, she had no peace. Sophia was not born into wealth. She grew up in a modest neighborhood of Brooklyn. Her father, Robert Miller, was a taxi driver. Long days of hard work. Quiet exhaustion at night. Her mother, Elizabeth Miller, was a nurse. Night shifts. A tired body. A gentle heart. The house was small. Money was limited. But the love was real. Still, Sophia noticed the difference. At school, some kids wore branded shoes. Some carried the latest phones. Some celebrated birthdays in luxury hotels. And Sophia? Simple clothes. A simple lunch. A quiet birthday. No one laughed at her. They simply ignored her. And being ignored breaks the heart. That day, Sophia made a promise to herself. I will never live a small life. That sentence became her way of thinking. When she entered college, her world began to change. People started noticing her. Compliments followed. Invitations arrived. One day someone said, "You could be a model." That single sentence opened the door to her destiny. Sophia understood one thing clearly. Beauty is power. The first time she entered a luxury club in Manhattan, her heart was racing. Loud music. Flashing lights. Laughter everywhere. A wealthy man walked up to her, smiled and asked, "First time here?" Sophia gently nodded. That night, she felt special. Parties increased. Luxury became normal. And home grew distant. Her mother called. "Are you okay, my child?" Sophia replied briefly, "I'm busy, Mom." Her father said nothing. But his silence said everything. Sophia ignored it all. People came. People left. Someone took her to expensive dinners. Someone took her on trips. Someone brought her gifts. But no one reached her heart. Sophia never questioned it. Because she believed that being strong meant needing no one. At night, when the music stopped, when the makeup came off, when the room fell silent, Sophia looked at herself in the mirror. And a question rose inside her. What if I wasn't beautiful? That question frightened her. And the next day, she stayed busy again. In the silence of the night, questions began to rise in Sophia's heart. But she kept running from them. The next party. The next event. The next smile. She convinced herself that this life was the real success. One day the phone rang. This time the voice was different. It was her mother, weak and trembling. Her breath was shaky. "Sophia, I don't feel well." Sophia glanced at her watch. She had a meeting. "Mom, I'll call you later." The line went dead. A few days later the phone rang again. This time from the hospital. When Sophia arrived, white walls, beeping machines, and her mother's frail body were waiting for her. Her mother held her hand, eyes moist with tears. "My child, success without peace is empty." Sophia stayed silent. A few days later, her mother was gone forever. At the funeral, many people came, some out of sympathy, some to pay their respects. Sophia stood among them, yet completely alone. That day she realized, fame draws crowds, but not the ones who truly belong to you. Time passed. New girls appeared. New beauty. New trends. Invitations became fewer. Phones went silent. Those who were around her yesterday were now busy elsewhere. Sophia had everything, except someone who truly cared. One night, she stood by her apartment window. New York sparkled below. Above she was alone. Among all the lights, Her heart sank into darkness. She whispered to herself, I have gained everything, but I have lost myself. For the first time she broke. No tears were held back. No questions left unspoken. That night, she made a decision. Not anymore. Sophia left the life of pretense behind. She completed her education. Simple clothes. Simple days. She joined an NGO, where she met girls, chasing the same dreams she once had. Now she would tell them, shine does not always bring happiness. Slowly Sophia learned peace. Her smile was no longer for the camera. It came from the heart. One day someone asked her, do you miss your old life? Sophia looked at the sky and softly said, I lost myself once. I will not lose myself again. This story is not just Sophia's. It is the story of every person who mistakes shine for happiness and forgets true wealth. True success is peace. True beauty is being honest with yourself. After her mother's passing, silence settled into Sophia's life. A silence that hurt more than noise ever could. No calls, no messages, no invitations. New York remained the same, but Sophia had changed. She would laugh during the day, but at night she stayed awake. Sleep had abandoned her eyes, and memories began to return. Childhood days, her mother's hands, her father's quiet labor, all that she had left behind. One day, she looked at herself carefully in the mirror. The face was the same, but the sparkle in her eyes was gone. The same beauty now felt empty to her. She whispered softly, I have changed everything, except the emptiness inside me. For the first time Sophia drank coffee alone. No selfies, no social media, just silence. And in that silence, she finally heard herself. Days passed. Her work at the NGO increased. The girls who came to her had the same dreams that Sophia once held in her eyes. She would tell them, this city can give you everything and take everything away. Some girls listened. Some smiled and moved on. Sophia knew that the truth is never understood immediately. One evening, she visited her father. The same old house, the same simple furniture. He opened the door, and silence hung between them for a few moments. Then he simply asked, are you okay? For the first time Sophia nodded from the heart. They sat together for a long while, without saying a word, and Sophia realized that some relationships don't need words. That night, she slept peacefully, for the first time in a long while. Months later, she met an old acquaintance. The same world, the same atmosphere. He said, you've changed. You used to shine more. Sophia smiled and replied, now the light is inside me. Sophia was no longer alone. She had time, truth, and her own company. She had learned that not every door opens outward. Some doors open inward, and when they do, they shine brighter than all the lights of New York.